Oh, rolling back up from this area now. We can come right over here, and this is actually a little goat barn. So, the goats in this barn actually ended up just chilling in the water troughs, and that's where they chill now. I'm just gonna leave them there. I think it's pretty cute. We also have our original skeleton horse that's been on this island for years at this point, chilling in here too. And got a little grain silo out back. I store some, I'm gonna just bust down one of the walls. I store a lot of hay in there, like hay, like the wheat blocks or whatever. And I think we've toured just about everything outside of the house. Let us go into the house. So we're actually going to enter right here on this little, like, barbecue balcony corner thing. I'm going to roll on in. So on the second floor here, we can take a quick tour around. So these are the bedrooms. This is my bedroom and my wife's bedroom here. And then we have a 2-story axolotl, like, aquarium that goes between the first and second floor. We've got a kitchen right over here. And then we've got a bathroom right tucked away in the corner back here. And last but not least, in this central storage area, this is actually a little, like, feng shui area. Like a little garden inside the room. I kind of like the way the little mini river looks. This right here is like a workstation area I made with the mini blocks and stuff to make it look like a sticky piston production area. And then you've got the piano, which will automatically open up and close whenever you take in and put out the music disc. And those are just armor stands with the dragon heads on them. Super cool little build there. Got the cool modern stairs coming down to the first floor here. And the first floor is just a nice chill room right now. You've got access to go downstairs further into the basement here, and we'll see that room down there in a little while. This is just a little hidden staircase to get down there. The rest of the axolotl aquarium, and then you have the living situation here. You got a nice TV, some speakers. Got a nice, like, clock design here. I'm really happy with the way that came out. The to-do, the almighty to-do board, where things build up and slowly get done over time. And then if we just stroll into the basement through this way, you have the almighty trash can where a lot of things get thrown away. Storage system here. There's some extra chests here for shulkers and stuff. All your little workstation stuff right there. And then over here you have the mega composter. Basically like in the bottom of my greenery shop over there, you have like 4 composters hooked up to 2 input chests. So you can get stuff composted pretty quick. And then coming on down here, you have that hidden staircase that led to this room, which is just a little more storage with the labeled, like, item frames to help find stuff in here. And one more hidden little room off to the side with Olaf chilling. This map's Olaf. Alright, well, back in the living room now, we're gonna take a trip down into the kind of other basement, if you will. It connects up to that other, like, storage area through there. And then this is just a simple, this is like 2 rows of furnaces, a row here and then a row on the backside. So there's like 18 total. Minecart just does like a U shape. Put your stuff to smelt, your smelting material, and then you let it roll. And it will do its thing. We have our fuel source here basically for that, which is a bunch of lava cauldrons. You just go through and use your buckets. Or you could turn them into obsidian if you'd rather over here with like this automatic obsidian producer. It'll automatically pump a lava bucket out to turn into obsidian, and then you just sit here and, you know, mine it. Works pretty good. Right over this way, you have a simple pumpkin farm that'll do, it does like 2 pumpkins at a time. And then you got a non-automated netherwort farm right here for any of the potion brewing needs for this potion brewer over here. And this is like semi-automated. You put the stuff in the top, when you pull the lever it'll back your system, it'll back these up by one, and then all of them will get drained over here. And this is just an automatic water bottle filler. I like this little design of this room right here though. I feel like it looks pretty nice. And then there's one more layer to this house as well. So we have a bunch of farms down here. You got the chicken farm, sugarcane farm. You've got a nice little automated cactus farm where it'll break by the buttons. Then you got kelp, and you have a tree farm. So this will grow them all, and then it pushes all the wood out that direction. And we actually have a cube maker over that way that will make a cube out of it, kind of like that concrete machine, and then you just go in there and mine it. Then you got cocoa beans, general like crop farm. When you plant it, the observer sees it and bone meals it. And then you got the flower farm where it like bone meals the flour that you have like underneath the floor, and it'll just like shift it back and forth to grow what you need, and then wash it all over to these hoppers. And then over here you have the cube maker for the wood farm. So all the logs will get pushed into here and pushed down this way, and you just mine them up. And the last thing to check out in this area is the bamboo farm. So the bamboo farm is actually a lot less efficient than it once was. Once it was a flying machine that would go, and this whole room was filled with bamboo, and it was a lot of bamboo, more than anyone would ever need. So I toned that back and tried to make a cool design for a room, and I actually really like the way the room came out. I think it's a pretty clean look in here. We have a little glow squid that lives in here. I named him so he never despawns. It's a baby one. And yeah, there's just some mine carts under the floor. That line of pistons will break them all, and then they get picked up and dropped off over there. It's a nice little system. I built some geodes into the wall. I really like the way those ended up coming out. Might do that more in the future. I wish I could do that in Vault Hunters, but you know, 1.16 problems. Looking forward to that update in October. So rolling this way, this actually takes us through to what used to be like a bone meal farm, essentially. That's what all that's about. Because we would take all this kelp that we farmed and then turn it into bone meal. But the kelp was a little laggy and a little bit over the top, so I ended up getting rid of it, and now this is just a big empty area. But this leads us over to the next area we need to go to, which is taking a trip on a minecart. So let's take a ride. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the chill ride right on through the coral reef. That was a lot of fun when I built that, and it takes you right over here. We are at the Guardian Farm for this map. So initially this Guardian Farm was set up a little more efficiently, I guess you'd say, and also a little bit more complex. It would basically take them through to the nether, and then you would need to like go into the nether and kill them there. It would build up a bunch of them, and it was laggy and weird. So when I actually decided that I wanted to be able to farm out this kind of stuff just without having to lag the server and be able to do it AFK, I set up this farm. So this is like a completely custom farm that I designed where they basically fall, like every spawn point, the Guardians will fall all the way down here, they die, their items get sorted, so any of the fish will get taken out. And then once the fish gets taken out, the items you want get pumped right up here. And you can actually see the stuff coming in through the storage silos there, so that's pretty cool. And yep, you just make whatever you need here. I really enjoy this build. It's a little weird in here with the drop tubes and being able to see through to the other stuff and whatnot, but I still really like the layout of the room. It's nice just come here and AFK and get as many sea lamps or whatever as you need. So I'm going to ride the minecart back, and I will see you guys when we get back over to the house. Alright guys, we are back at the house in the ugly old kelp room. I'm gonna pop right on up here. And it actually spits you out right here on the beach. This big thing right here is just an easy launch platform, so you don't gotta use rockets every time you take off if you do not want to. The last part of the house we're actually gonna check out here. So this is kind of like the back side. And then this right here leads right up into the bathroom if you want to go in that way. We're gonna take up here and check out the roof. So the roof has a few different farms going on up here, you know, all your different crops, and got a little helicopter going on, yeah, a little fancy action. Got some of that, and we have a little bit of pool action going on as well. Nice little tower add-on. I really like the look of this house. Definitely fill it out over time. It's got a lot more basement than it does upstairs, but my goodness. Got a lot going on everywhere. Took forever to build this thing. It was a lot of concrete. So, I guess we are done in the island area. Ooh, no, you know what? I almost forgot. We do need to check out the little custom biome islands. So this is where we farm up some, like, nether materials when we need them at the moment. And then this area, this custom little mycelium island, I went through and tried to make some, like, cool-looking alien-like tree thing. I'm not really sure what this is, but I really like how it ended up coming out. And then we have some like custom mushrooms around too. I like this little custom island right here. Of course it was not mycelium either, had to like source that, but it's a cool little build. I enjoyed out here. This is one of my favorite little spots on the server for sure. We'll roll out going this way, and we're gonna have to go hit the highway system. Alright, back in the Nether Hub now. One little thing I can point out is we actually do have some basalt generators right here. Minecarts that suck it down, and then you can either have it go into this chest, or it's got a toggleable, like, shulker filler right there as well. So that's kind of cool. I think we're going to head on down to the palace area and take a look at this. So let's hop on in here and take a cruise.